Okay, so after a lot of effort and a little bit of research, I got something working pretty well that I like. And what it is that I wanted a system, as I've said a bunch of times, where it detects, like you'll see in here in the top left, okay, it detected an object, okay, so it added an object to the system or to the array or removed it because it's not interactable. But if there's a bunch of stuff around, I don't want to just hit E and the damn thing interacts with everything, right? So I want to go to look at stuff. So here, level, like right here, it should be looking just about level. It should be like right there. Okay, so it's looking a little bit down. I could adjust it if I want. I'll show you how. But basically, so I can do this, not interactable. As soon as it's added to the inventory array, or the array of items of which you can interact, it works, right? Okay, easy. So this helps you to take the position of the camera and adjust how it's looking, right? So how do we do that? Because a lot of stuff I found was like saying, hey, do it this way. Okay, well, everything says do it this way, right? You're looking for help. They want you to use colliders. And sure, using a begin overlap component, right? I did a detect interact. I made one myself. That way here, it has to fit in here, and if it does, it'll be detected for interaction. And if it has the interface right here that we selected, the blueprint interface interactable, it gets added to the overlapping objects. If not, well, I don't give a damn about it right now. Okay, so I got a little debugging stuff going. And once you're not interacting with it anymore, the object of which you are no longer overlapping, you remove it from the objects list. I assume that probably just fails, and maybe I want to handle that exception in the future. I might. All right, now before I was using a line trace just from the player's view, or then I tried to combine the camera view, which if you look over here, you notice your camera's off from the player. So you end up trying to sort of dial in two different things. This detection cube or detection collision or collider, the way your object's facing, the distance of the line for your line trace. But what I found worked great is I did aim origin. Aim origin is right here. Another little, it's an empty static mesh. So I figure it's better because it has no collider, it has nothing to draw, and it's just a transform, sort of an empty. I didn't have an empty object, so I made one. We're gonna go and raise it up, at least to like right here, because I really want it to feel like you're looking at something, right? And whatever you're looking at from that perspective, we have our yaw control. So if we do get control rotation, this is the controller input for roll, pitch, yaw, just basically any kind of rotation of a transform that we're going to use. I think they have that as the right stick, right? But I mean, who knows? I'm ignorant. All right, now I multiplied that by -1 because I wanted to flip it, reverse it. Then I plugged that in to rotate around axis. What that's doing is rotate around axis is getting the right vector, right? So it's getting this one here and rotating based on the degree from the mouse. The mouse is getting this Y pitch value, okay? Now the forward vector is what we're using to determine the direction from which to go times the distance. So from at the direction of that the character is facing forward, or the object, but in our case is aim origin, right? So aim origin's this red line here going out by 200, that's where it ends, or 600 now, I've got it quite larger, so that I can do some testing properly. Then after that, we're adding that to the world location to create the end, okay? So, it's one big old directional line. Kind of complicated. In fact, I still get confused as to why we're adding the world location with this. But I think what we're doing is it's adding all of this vector as an end point by taking the world location and adding all that on. So we're starting at a world location and we're adding it, even though you think it would just be start, the start value. Okay. So then if it contains, after that, we take our object that we've hit with our line, because we don't know, it could be a wall or anything. If it's not an interactable object, I really don't care right now, so I'll just say nothing to interact with. But if it is, we go ahead and we look into overlapping object. Is it in there? If it's in overlapping objects, we go ahead and send it the interact message, and that's how it's working. So that's what I did to make that work. Now I have a little bit better detection system for my stuff. Actually, I could consider letting it do the roll as well. I could consider. No. I think it is. Anyway, y'all. So I think I could do that. That way you could sort of like see a line and make it go that way, and you could interact just diagonal with it a little bit, not maybe fudge with the player so much. But I want to clamp those values. That'll be fun. And another video. Well, this has been great. Thanks.